Okay, I guess this is recording. I apologize to start off with any audio quality issues. I'm not using my normal setup. But this is important, so I feel it's, I don't really have the wherewithal to set it up right now. My name's Falcon, and I've been struggling with depression for the last 28 years. I'm 33. Don't think that I was a depressed baby or anything. In that time, I have seen counselors. I have tried medication before, but always in the past. And it never really helped. So I got discouraged and I stopped taking medications. I stopped seeing therapists, and I said, I'm just going to fight this on my own. I tried using video games as a form of escape. I tried overindulging in caffeine and other uppers in order to keep myself always peppy and full of energy. And when the bad times really hit, I just kind of retreated and I just weathered the storm. And that's kind of what everything has been, is just weathering one never-ending storm. It's like being lost out at sea in a tiny little boat with raggedy sails. When the wind whips up, sure, you might be able to get where you're going, but it's a struggle every single day. And you get lost in the doldrums where you don't feel anything, you just feel empty. But I made the decision that I can't just do that anymore, because now I'm a husband and a father, and I can't just retreat. I have to be there more than just physically. I have to be there mentally and emotionally for my family. And because of that, I got this little thing, which is an SSRI. Once I start taking these, I have to take them every day for the rest of my life. Because if I stop, there's a chance I can get into deeper and darker depressions. It's amazing. This thing is so small, it would just barely cover the camera on an iPhone. Just barely. Look at that. No, you can't really look at that. You can't even see it around my fat fingers. Every day for the rest of my life, if it works. If it doesn't work, I have to go on higher and higher dosage until such time as they find what does work. And if an SSRI doesn't work like this, I'd move up to another drug and more dosage of that. And as a younger man, that scared me. I was afraid of losing who I was and becoming someone I wasn't. I was worried that my intellect would go away, that I would lose emotions, or I would have false emotions. I was worried about being reprogrammed, basically, into somebody I'm not. But that's kind of what depression does. It takes away the best part of you and leaves you with the dregs. And I can't do that anymore. I don't want my daughter's first memories of me being, this emotional wreck that can't be there for her, that doesn't get excited about the stuff that she loves, or, it's just this black hole from which no happiness escapes. I can't let that happen. The little girl means everything to me. And I mean, it means more to me than spending an entire lifetime on these little pills. And that's the first one. Pill number 1. And for my family, and more importantly for me. You know, for most of my life I felt so worthless, and I felt so alone because of my depression. I've been suicidal off and on for years, even going so far as trying to enlist in the military as a way to get myself killed, because, you know, kids were dying in Iraq, and why couldn't that be me? I'm tired of being that person. I want to be normal again. You know, I've hidden behind comedy and trying to make other people laugh as it was really a cry for help. I wanted that joy in my life, even if it's other people's joy. If I could make other people laugh, then maybe I wasn't so off. I mean, that's why my books were goofy. It's why, you know, I did the various little challenges on YouTube, you know, the cinnamon challenge and, you know, the Mio challenge. I want to make people laugh, but I want to actually feel that happiness, you know. I'm tired of wearing a mask every day in order to avoid the questions like, you know, how are you feeling, or what's wrong, or so I figured, since this was something I was afraid of, it's hard to believe I was afraid of something that big, but because this is something I was afraid of, because of the possible changes to my life, I thought I'd make a little video series of it. So every week, I'm going to record myself taking my pill. And, you know, it's going to be an everyday thing. Every day I'm going to be taking my pill, but every day I'm not going to record it. But I just want to be able to document this journey. It starts with pill number 1. So, here's to the future. And see you next week.